Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops and elders of Great Millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, already concepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing this truth and believing this truth, but the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akbar who are listening learning. You few sisters who are listening learning. Coming into another lesson of true facts, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord, will us be edifying. So, just a spiritual rant with precepts, Lord willing. And I just meditating. I was meditating on this verse in Psalms 37, in verse 30. I'm gonna read it, then I'll explain. So this is Psalms 37, verse 30. It reads, "The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his power is in his heart. None of his steps shall slide." So it say again, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. And this is about the Lord establishing us in righteousness, Lord willing. Lord willing, we be up that hopeful elect number. And this is all about according to the words of the Lord. This ain't about what we feel or how we feel or what we think or what should be said or what might happen. This is thus saith the Lord. And that's what I might title this lesson. Thus saith the Lord. Either you saying thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah, or you saying according to your heart or according to Esau's Edom religion, his philosophies. This is Isaiah 8 and 20. And it reads, because there's a lot of hypocrites and antichrists in the world that really don't believe in the scriptures. When you deal with people, whether they come up to camp or they come on the comment board, when they hear these scriptures, you find out that they really don't believe in the Lord. They find out that they are not worshiping the real true power of the Bible, Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah. That's what they find out. This is Isaiah 8 and 20 reads, to the law and to the testimony. And this is about the testimony of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. This ain't about us. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So, in Psalm 37, again, verse 30 reads, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. Right? In Micah 3 and 1, thus saith the Lord, and I said, hear I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? This is about dealing in righteousness, man. Dealing in the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah and not leaning to our own understanding. Because every time you lean on your own understanding, you are going to lose. This is Psalms 49 and verse 3. Just meditate on how the Lord is establishing us in righteousness. This is Psalms 49 and 3. It reads, my mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of my heart, meaning your mind, shall be of understanding. I will incline my ear to a parable. I will open my dark sayings upon the heart. My mouth, Psalms 49 and 3, my mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding. And when you go into Proverbs, it's so many precepts talking about a wise man and how he speaketh. Let me get this as a matter of fact. In Proverbs 15, I think it is. This is Proverbs 15 and 28. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. And what we see in these times, you have Jake that's pouring out evil things, man. Sirach 37:14. A man's mind is sometimes want to tell him more than 7 watchmen. The Lord set the standard up, man. The Lord set the order up. The Lord set the men up. Jeremiah 3 and 15. The Lord said he's going to give us, let's read it. See, the hopeful elect is speaking righteous things. And as I tell you in 2 Corinthians 6, though it say it be evil report and good report, right? And dishonor and honor. It say, Jeremiah 3 and 15, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So the Lord gave us spiritual fathers, 4 of them, man. We have 4 spiritual fathers that's feeding us with sound doctrine of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. We have many uncles, spiritual uncles, man. Okay, the elder bishops and the elders that's feeding us sound doctrine, sound leadership, starting with the apostles. So this is I lost my train of thought I was going to get. But I want to go back to this again. Proverbs 15 and 28. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. This is about speaking in righteousness. And there's so many precepts when you go in the book of Proverbs, man. So many wise sayings. This is Proverbs 15 and 7. And I was gonna go and deal with some, but we'll be here all night, man. But this is what the Lord has put in these particular men, these certain men, to teach sound doctrine and to not stray away from what they was taught, man. This is Proverbs 15 and 7. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish doeth not so. And we seeing this play out in these times, man. More so in these times. It has always been playing out, but more so now. You see, the Lord got all these different leaders in these camps, and the Lord gave us that spiritual discernment to see who's teaching sound doctrine, man. As I tell you in Proverbs, it say, meddle not with them that's given the change. What we see, these men has been given over to change, man. This is let me get this real quick. This is Proverbs 8 and 7. It reads, for my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. See, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them, because the Lord gave you that spirit to only speak sound doctrine, man. You got a lot of guys that say this and say that. Well, the Lord gave us that spiritual discernment to see who's speaking righteous things, man. Again, Proverbs 8 and 7. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. And you got to be spiritually discerned to understand this. It said, they are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge, man. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. It said plain. What did the Lord say, Habakkuk 2? Make it plain upon tables, that they may run that readeth it. So it's plain to the hopeful elect. Habakkuk 2 and verse 2, it reads, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Because it, see, it don't say she run that readeth, because it's about the men teaching sound doctrine. Another precept about plain, 2 Corinthians 3, verse 12. 2 Corinthians 3 and 12, it reads, seeing then that we have such hope, we use great plainness of speech. Oh, that's what I was going to get. Call out about Shema Shah. We using great plainness of speech, man. And either the Lord going to give you the spirit to know it's the truth, or he ain't. This is 2 Corinthians 6. I want to hit this point. It reads, verse 7, by the word of truth, by the power of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, by the arm of righteousness, on the right hand and on the left, by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet true. What they say about Great Millstone, about the apostles, elder bishops, elder brothers, and it's in Great Millstone. Oh, they deceivers. Evil report, right? Dishonor. It says again, 2 Corinthians 6 and 7, by the word of truth, by the power of Yahweh or Yahweh Shah, by the armor of righteousness, on the right hand and on the left. You got the whole armor of the Lord, Ephesians 6, you're covered. It say by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, as deceivers and yet true, as unknown and yet well known. Because everybody know who's pushing 100% gospel, man. Sound doctrine. As dying, and behold we live, as chastening and not killed. You see? So, this is about what's being pushed, man, which is sound doctrine, which is the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, judgment. The prophecies, man. This is about prophecy. The testimony of Yahweh Shah. This is in the testimony of Yahweh Shah is 100% truth, man. Hebrews 6 and 9 say things that accompany salvation, though he does speak. This is Psalms 101 and verse 2. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when will thou come unto me? When the Lord woke you up to the truth, you're supposed to walk in your way perfectly, man, to the best of your ability on this side. Again, Psalms 101 and 2, it reads, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when will thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart, with a perfect mind, man. When the Lord woke you up to this truth, you're supposed to walk in a perfect way to the best of your ability. Yahweh Shah said in, what is that, Matthew 5? Let's go to that. In Matthew 5 and 48, it reads, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect. Also it say, in Ephesians, man, which I love to bring out more and more now. Ephesians 4 and 11, it reads, for the perfecting of the saints. This is about perfecting whatever the measure, whatever lot the Lord gave you, whatever the measure the Lord gave you in your lot, you got to perfect it, man. It say, again, Ephesians 4 and 12, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach. This is about edifying the flock. This ain't about us. This is about the flock, man. The Lord said, eat the roll. That's why Yahweh said in John 6, eat my flesh, drink my blood. Say the same thing in Ecclesiastes 24, verse 21 and 22. The Lord say, eat my flesh and drink my blood. That's eating the roll, man. It say, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of power, until what? A perfect man. Unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach, man. Okay? So back in Psalms, Back in Psalm 101 and 2 it reads, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when will thou come unto me? See, when the Lord woke you up to the truth, you are walking in a perfect way. You are walking in a righteous way. And you are perfecting it as the day passes forth, man. As the day goes on, man. The Lord woke you up in righteousness. So in your righteous walk, you got to perfect it. That's why the scriptures say we walk by faith, not by sight. Oh, when will thou come unto me? I will walk within my house. This is your spirit, your abode, which is the Lord's house, the Lord's temple. I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. Verse 3, I will not set no wicked thing before my eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. And that's Lord willing, man. The Lord keep us in his spirit, man. Hey, because every year after the Passover and even before, man, things happen. Last year, we was having the Passover and like 10 people died, man, in Orlando. Like while we was having the Passover, man, the Lord was judging Jake out here, man. Healing and Jake. It was like at least 10, 11 people. That was the last Passover, man. So while we was having Passover, praying that Yahweh Shema shot pass over us, the Lord was jacking Jake up out here and heathens, man. I ain't gonna forget that, man. Verse 4, a forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. See, this is just some points I want to make, man, on how the Lord got us walking in the spirit, man, in righteousness. And we supposed to perfect this, man. We supposed to be perfecting this. This is another one. Psalms 141 and verse 3. Set a watch, O Yahweh, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. See? This is about speaking things according to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. It has nothing to do with us. The Lord say the whole elect supposed to know judgment. The men of Israel supposed to know judgment, man. And this is about rebuke. Let's get that. This is about rebuke, man. This is about tearing down what we was taught. This is about tearing down Jake, what they was taught, and rebuilding them up in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. Galatians 6 and 1 reads, Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in a spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. So this is about tearing Jake down from what they was taught, plantation Christianity, whatever part of religion you was in, whether Baptist or Methodist or Pentecostal or Protestant, Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah Wickedness, whatever you was in. This is about tearing Jake down from that and rebuilding them back up in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah in correctness. This is Psalms. Oh, and Proverbs. Get a couple more precepts. In Proverbs 20 and 27 it reads, The spirit of man is the candle of Yahweh, searching all the inward parts of the belly. See? The spirit of man is the candle of Yahweh, searching all the inward parts of the belly, which is your mind. In Psalms 51 and 6 it reads, Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden parts thou shalt make me to know wisdom. See, this is about the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This is about feeding the sheep sound doctrine. Proverbs 27. Let's get it. This is Proverbs 27:23. It reads, Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds. Through what? The wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. See, in Psalms 19, it reads this. Verse 7. The law of Yahweh is perfect. See? Going back to the word perfect again, man. Converting the soul, the testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. The statute of Yahweh are right, rejoice in the heart, which is your mind. The commandment of Yahweh is pure, enlightening the eyes. Okay? The eyesalve, enlightening the eyes, giving you the eyesalve, man, giving you a vision. You got that vision, right? What did it say, Habakkuk? Go back to Habakkuk 2. It said a vision. Let's read that again. Because it enlightening your eyes, that's the Lord giving you the eyesalve in Revelation 3 and 18, man. Okay? That's giving you that eyesalve, man. So, in Habakkuk 2, it reads, And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that they may run that readeth it, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. But the end shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. The vision, man, enlightening your eyes is you having the eyesalve. You having that vision. What's that vision? What is that? Proverbs 29 and 18. It reads, Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. See, that's that vision. So get a couple more precepts here. Psalms 139. In verse 23, it reads, Search me, O power, and know my heart, which is your mind. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. This is about sound doctrine, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which shall be the stability of our times, man. Lord willing, we get to endure to the end. Lord willing. Psalms 44 and 21, it reads, Shall not power search this out? For he knoweth the secrets of the heart. So you want the Lord to constantly put you through trials and tribulations, adversity and afflictions, to bless you to increase in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, spiritual discernment, how to handle things, man. Because the Lord is leveling us up to a point where we got to be numb at Jacob's trouble, man. But until that time come, Lord willing, we endure. This is about feeding the sheep, man. Okay? Knowing the state of our flocks and looking well to the herd. Oh, let me get this. Because in Jeremiah 50, the Lord said, it's Jeremiah 50, knowing the state of thy flocks, looking well to thy herds mean what? This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 8. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he-goats. It say he-goats before the flock. What's the he-goats? Leaders. We got 4 spiritual fathers. We have many spiritual uncles. Okay, elder, bishops, and elders. Brothers. The Lord is building up his army. Okay, just like in Max Payne, the guy said the devil is building his army. Yeah, how about Shema Mashai is building their army as well, man? 144,000 men is being built up, man. That's why they say endure hardness as a good soldier, man. We are soldiers for Yahweh Shema Mashai, man. At the same time, prophets, messengers. At the same time, leaders, man. Because what it said in Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people, cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed, man. The Lord is establishing real leaders, real prophets, real messengers, man. Real seers that have vision. That's what's going on, man. Lord willing, we be of those men, Lord willing. Because this is what? This is our first love, man. Don't worry about the crown, man. Don't worry about the perks that come with salvation, man. Worry about feeding the sheep sound doctrine, man. Worry about, hey, it say, oppress not the widow and the fatherless, man. These people, these one bodies and IUIC and these groups, they destroying the flock, man. They ain't looking well to the herds, man. They lying to Jake, man. Telling Jake ain't no miracles. Yahweh ain't do no miracles. We'll have to throw the whole Bible away, man. Ain't nothing but miracles from Genesis to Revelation, man. Ain't nothing but miracles, man. What is these niggas talking about? And why would the Lord say every third and fourth generation, I'm gonna bring you back over and over again? Well, where hell at? Why is there no hell in the Old Testament? Why the Lord say He gonna bring us back every third and fourth generation? If that's the case, it wouldn't be no coming back. Everybody will be dead, man, burning. They are not looking well to the flock, man. And you supposed to see, well, you can't get mad because the Lord got your blinders on, man. They can't see, man. They don't got no vision. So this is Revelations 2 and verse 4, man. Don't worry about the crown, man. Don't worry about the perks that come with the kingdom of heaven, man. What about feeding the sheep sound doctrine, man? What about eating this roll and feeding the sheep sound doctrine, man? Revelations 2 and 4, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. Remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will remove thy candlestick out of his place, except thou repent. What about feeding the sheep sound doctrine, man? The Lord gave us the wisdom. Luke, let's get this. Luke 21 and 15, it reads, bro, this is our heritage. This is our inheritance, man. Okay? This is the heritage of servants of the Lord, man. Leviticus 25 and 55, the Lord say, Israel is my servants, who He brought forth out of Egypt, man. Israel is His servants. So when you read Isaiah 54, let's get this. Isaiah 54 and 17, it reads, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. With what? With the words of the Lord, wisdom. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Bashah. So in Luke 21 and 15, it reads, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall neither gainsay nor resist. The Lord gave us wisdom, not understanding, to feed the sheep, man, with sound doctrine, man. And all of those that's in the know is in the know, man. Hey, so Lord willing to edifying. Got to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, ready accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, wicked and hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening and learning. You few sisters who are listening and learning. Lord is edifying. Till the next time I say shalom. Wa, abba, babo. Wa for tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Bashah continue to bless you in your houses. Stay prayed up. Hey, wa, abba, babo, man. Lord willing.